3 more nukes heading to Aussie Lobster's base. Let's look at this spectacle, right? Bam. There it goes. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Beyond All Reason video. So, today we have a 7-player free-for-all on this Throne version 8 map, which seems to have some graphical glitch. Outside of the map, I get like this weird white box. I'm just not going to worry about it. But yeah, let's get right into it, start introducing our players. So I guess in the bottom left, we have Tesla playing Armada. In the bottom left, but more middle, we have Stardom playing Armada. We have Aussie Lobster, top left, playing Armada. We have Caliburn at the top, our first Cortex player. Homeless Cat in the red, playing Armada, top right. Damus in the yellow, playing Armada. And then Surrender in the bottom right, playing Armada. So we, ignore this. Okay, so, or not, I don't know, maybe you like watching that stuff. So anyway, so we have 7 players on this Thrones map. A decent map, really good for free-for-all. And 7 is the perfect to have. I mean, I guess technically, you could have, what, 7 plus 5 plus 3, so 15. If you really wanted someone on every spot, but I think this is definitely the most balanced. In any case, if you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, you'll definitely get more content like this. So I guess we can go over the wind speed. The low is 5, which is actually a pretty high low. You know, normally it's 0 or 1. So that's good. And the high is 19. So yeah, you're definitely going to be wanting to build wind turbines. Tidal speed doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, let's see what everyone's doing. So we have, sorry for that little glitch there. So we have Surrender doing nothing. Unfortunate for him. We have Tesla building up his bot lab, building some solar collectors. So maybe this shows that this guy's not as experienced. I can see the true score things online when I look at the replay thing, but I cannot see them in game, which I find a little frustrating at this point. In any case, we have Stardom also using a bot lab. I think bot lab is fine. It may even be the best choice just because you're gonna have to go up these ramps eventually, and vehicles are just so slow at doing that. It's pretty painful. But if you're just like playing at this like bottom layer, yeah, I guess you could call them layers, like a cake. You're definitely gonna be wanting to use vehicles. They're gonna have a little bit of an advantage, but I think everyone's gonna be going bots. That's what it looks like. Yeah, we have another solar collector from Caliburn. Looks like it took some damage there from someone's scout. Aussie Lobster, the only one building a vehicle plant that I can see. So, pretty interesting there. We have a... it's always fun to see, I guess... I mean, Stardom's not even new. Stardom's actually decent in this game, if I do remember. Yeah, 4 construction bots start. Probably guessing that since these guys are newer, they're not going to be doing like a lot of raiding. Like this guy's a pawn that he could be using to raid Stardom's base. You know, could do a little bit of damage, maybe get a mechs or some wind turbines. But instead he's just leaving it here to scout, which is not a terrible idea. It's better than just like leaving it at your base, but again, it's not optimal. Now Tesla is building this geothermal power plant, which is going to take a really long time to go up, which is why you don't really build them at the beginning of the game. Looks like Surrender has started playing. No energy as of yet. There you go. He's building some wind turbines, and looks like he's going to be building a bot lab. Yeah, we have some skirmishing down here from Tesla. I mean, not really. He's not really done much. He killed this construction bot, but yeah, there you go. He's finally sitting these guys out. Going to be chasing this guy. We have 1 pawn from Stardom coming up here. Not really going to be able to do much, and these guys do take out a mechs. So more pawns converging on this area, trying to save this construction bot. Looks like he may be able to get out of this one. Oh, his pawns leave the construction bot behind. And it goes down. They also grab 2 pawns. But yeah, all those guys do go down. So Stardom should be using these pawns to go after Tesla's base now at this point. He didn't get the best trade there. 2 pawns and a construction bot for 3 pawns. And he also lost a mix. Or 4 pawns. Whatever. I can't count. Don't listen to me. Looks like we do have some stacked defenses here from Homeless Cat. Honestly, yeah. What I would do is just wall off one area, like especially when it's this small, and then just go after the other player right next to you. So like Homeless Cat could go after Caliburn. Currently, he has some scouts just laying around, building up some more stacked defenses over here. Calvern's commander, all on his lonesome. A little bit, pretty interesting. Another geothermal power plant going up. Nice to see. Stardom already quickly expanding up to the second layer. It's like a cake. Mmm, yummy. Anyways, does 2.4. Okay. I was wondering if these mexes gave any more metal than the other mexes did, just because they're at the top here. But it looks like they all give the same amount. So Tesla sending some more units out here, some more pawns, moving his commander over. Going to be looking to take these 2 mexes, put that laser tower up there. Stardom has also decided to wall off Aussie Lobster. That's a good name, Aussie Lobster. Currently, Lobster Man ain't doing too much. You know, he's securing the bag. He's getting all of his mexes placed down, putting some more wind turbines down. Doesn't really have much of an army. Does he have any offensive units? No. Building another construction vehicle. Anything queued up? No. That's not good if he gets attacked. Sir Render has a lot of pawns out at this point, but his base is lacking. He only has 3 mexes. No construction bots to speak of. He is building one though, and some solar collectors along with a few wind turbines. They're going to be building another solar collector, another 2 before this guy. Yeah, not obviously, definitely a newer player, which is fine. It's actually nice to see some newer players, but I think we know the fate of this poor man. We have Damus. I haven't really talked about him that much. Seems to be doing pretty well for himself. We get started. He's going to be finishing his geothermal power plant. Sweet 300 energy. Yeah, I guess to compare that, a solar collector produces 20, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck producing these geothermal power plants. Stardom taking the center here, going to be building these mexes, building some laser towers to defend. Homeless Cat almost able to see what Stardom's doing. Not quite though. Maybe if you move to scout a little bit further up. Sir Render sending up this pawn here. Yep, gonna be taking out this Mex. And he's gonna be sending all of his pawns over now. Luckily, Damus doesn't really seem to care about Render that much, and honestly, I wouldn't either. I don't know how much he knows about this guy, but this guy's basically already dead, right? He's not doing too well. His base is definitely behind everyone else's, and he's gonna go easy, so it's not really worth spending the resources on him when you can just, I don't know, expand other places uncontested. He's getting pretty close to Homeless over here. Homeless is home. Yeah, anyways. Render coming in up against these Centurions. Gonna be trying to take down this geothermal power plant. A couple of pawns go down. They may actually start retreating. Nope. They keep going forward. Not the most focused attack ever, but he does take down that power plant and only loses a pawn in that explosion, which is good. Crossbow, obviously not going to be doing that much. Centurion goes down. Another Centurion. I think that's all of Tesla's army at this point. Move his commander back here, trying to save his base. Looks like his lab is going to be going down at this point. Oh, if he focuses it. Never mind. Okay, Sir Render's attack was stalled by this lone laser tower and this rocket bot firing into the crowd here. And looks like this, it's getting repaired by the nano turrets. He got another rocket bot out, and he ends up saving his base, it looks like. I don't think these pawns are going to be able to do enough here. No, they certainly are not. Now, he does lose a lot here. Loses power plant, loses some X's. Definitely now behind the other players, behind Stardom, which is probably his biggest threat right now. He doesn't really have an army to speak of. He's definitely alive, so Sir Render might be sending some more guys over. Just depends. Looks like Stardom did take out that scout over here. Going to be building some laser towers to defend, and then some more mexes. Looks like he definitely has the best economy here in terms of metal. Best energy economy is Aussie Lobster. He just got a lot of wind turbines. And he's also going to be using that to convert to metal, which is actually pretty smart if you aren't confident in your ability to contest like these actual metal generators. You can try to do this energy thing, especially if you just have some spare workers that you don't know what to do with. Not a bad idea. Already going for tier 2 though. I think that's the first guy who's building tier 2 at this point. I don't see any other projects like that going on right now. Damus pretty content to just stay on this lowland. No one's really contesting stardom up here. Homeless Cat has a lot of guys, a lot of defenses on his border with Damus. Again, I don't know what the true score is for these people. So I can't really tell if like who's above who. I mean, I'm assuming this guy looks like he has more medals, so if that's anything to go by, Damus should be the one worried. But looks like he's not actually that afraid of Caliburn though. Not many defenses here, but Caliburn hasn't really shown himself to be a threat at this point. Building an aircraft plant, actually. I'm glad I didn't miss this. What is he building? Air transports. He may be going for like a calm drop. That would be interesting. Although it would also be a terrible idea. What am I saying? Okay, Surrender here coming in with his pawns. They're getting wiped out again. Took out a laser tower. I think this is actually old wreckage. I'm not sure if he took out anything new. Actually bringing his commander up here to try to build this beamer. Honestly, I don't think this is a great idea. The beamer just doesn't really have the range to do that much. Honestly, Tesla could just like push up with some of these rocket bots and take it out pretty quickly. I mean, I know you can do it for these guys. You might not actually be able to. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I can see the range for the rocket man. Okay, so their range is exactly the beamer's range. So actually, I think they would be taking damage as they're trying to take it out. Interesting. Again, Stardom expanding up top, uncontested. I'd say the next biggest player is probably Damus, but I don't know. Stardom's killing it in terms of metal and energy at this point. To be fair, a lot of Aussie's energy has probably gone into this metal creation, and he's still pretty far behind. But yeah, Tesla and Surrender definitely losing it right here. Losing any early game advantage they had with this constant skirmishing. And look how quickly this base has gone up. Maybe I was too harsh with Surrender. But yeah, this is like it's like a forward base in StarCraft or something. Definitely not ideal for Tesla. You know, he's got all these beamers, radar towers, and then these walls, which is going to make it pretty hard to take these things down, even with rocket bots. And he has also this constant pawn pressure. It's actually a really good gameplay. I like seeing this. It's fun to see people be more aggressive with like stacked defenses like this. Mostly people just place down a couple laser towers in the early game and leave it at that. If games go really late, they'll use like the advanced artillery. But yeah, nice to see. These guys can flank above this beamer, above and around, although it's not really going to do too much, but it's something at least. Tesla's just trying to build up his static defenses with these light laser towers. But yeah, we have some Overwatch laser towers coming up here. Going to be doing a lot of damage if enemies get into their range, that is. And yeah, Tesla just trying to push, taking out a lot of these pawns, but he's also taking a lot of damage himself. Surrender's commander might be in danger here, but there's just so much stacked defenses that it's not actually going to be a problem at all. Yeah, easily cleared up. Tesla's wasting a lot of metal and energy, but it's not really his fault. There's not much he can do. Like, he has to contest this. But now he's going to have to try to build up again. Although it's looking like the end for him. He may actually end up giving up. Stardom still expanding unopposed. We have some of Homeless Cat's... we have a rocket bot and a Centurion coming around here, taking care of this geothermal power plant. That's rough. Looks like they took out some units along the way, although he lost a lot of guys. Lots of Centurions, lots of Rocketeers that can be picked up for their metal and energy. Or, wait, just metal. Sorry. Yeah, Caliburn has been expanding up here, building these air units, this air transport. I'm not entirely sure what he plans to do with this, but it's definitely interesting. Hopefully it works out for him, alright? I like seeing air units. I like seeing air units, and I like... Actually, I think next game I should cast a naval a naval game because I really enjoy seeing navies. So if I find a good game on a water map, hopefully that'll be the next thing. In any case, Surrender picking up these dead corpses, the wreckage. It's honestly really just interesting to see this battle between these guys. Looks like Tesla's no. Stardom's pushing into Tesla's guys here a little bit. Saw that laser tower. I'm probably gonna be going for this mech or something. But first, stack defenses. Yeah, gonna be building these advanced mechs. So he is at tier 2 with Bot Lab. I think Aussie is also at tier 2 with vehicles. We'll be building some advanced construction vehicles, so he's also gonna be working on that kind of stuff. Getting some energy there. Honestly, Stardom is extremely scary at this point. I mean, I think it would take a coalition to topple him. His metal energy is just so far above everyone else's. This is really how to produce an economy. You know, not much more to it than that. Tesla continuing to defend against Mr. Render. Radar tower being taken out there. And we're going to be seeing some artillery coming up. Very good. So it's going to be long range, so it is going to be able to hit some stuff over here that other units were not. Yeah, it's going to be able to cover most of Tesla's base. I'm just missing some wind turbines at this point. Ooh, got a gunslinger here. Rocket Bot's able to scare off these guys for a little bit, but Stardom may actually just start pushing in at this point. Or he just could just, you know, stand there. There we go. Gunslinger taking some guys out. And yeah, looks like it's Tesla's last few days on this nice green planet, right? Cloaking his commander, trying to degun these guys, I'm guessing, but he doesn't really have the energy for it. Now so we have some pawns going in here, being taken out by laser towers. They didn't make it, but these gunslingers are scary. Tesla's commander down to 11%. A couple more shots there, and this guy would have gone down. He is deciding to cloak, but he doesn't have the energy to sustain it for more than a second. Right. Solar collectors are going to begin folding up as they're under attack through this medium artillery. Tesla's commander trying to be healed here, and honestly, there's not much for Tesla to do at this point. He can't go around this defense at this point. He doesn't have enough energy to cloak past it. He has Stardom to his left, Surrender to his right, and his commander does go down. I actually think he may have just given up there. I don't even know if it got hit. No, actually probably got hit by this artillery, yeah. So his comm is right here, ripe for the pickings. See who goes after it. Surrender would if he's smart. 2,000 metal here, although it looks like he's under pressure from Damus. I didn't see this. Centurion force going in here. Maybe, yep, taking out this bot lab, taking out a lot of his energy production. I don't think he ever had a geothermal power plant, but yeah, doing some good work in Pre-Brenner's exposed underside. Although, personally, I wouldn't have been so quick to take this guy out, as that's, you know, a boundary between you and Stardom at this point. But, you know, I can understand not wanting Stardom to get all of, you know, all of this area, right? Someone's gonna have to compete with this monstrosity. Stardom's expanding on a lot of fronts at this point. He's built a Rattlesnake, really cool. Longer range than this medium artillery, and it's also pop-up, so it's a little bit more defensible, I think. But yeah, it is not it cannot hit things that well, but interesting. Yeah, so pushing into Aussie Lobster's base, just a step at a time with this artillery. We also have Damus attacking Homeless Cat's laser tower. He may be going into this base. I mean, you can get a lot of damage done. You can get some damage done. I mean, it's a couple mexes. That's about it. Yeah, Surrender in a precarious position. Rebuilt his bot lab, building some more energy production with solar collectors instead of wind turbines, so he's going to be a lot less efficient than some other guys here. Yeah, not looking too hot for him. We got some more of these pop-up Gauss cannons that are going to be pressuring these Centurions to back off a bit. And yeah, this is basically the play. Continually push these Gauss cannons forward, and eventually you're going to be able to wipe Render off the map without even having to use too much of like a standing army. I don't know what the capability is here for Stardom in terms of like actually having an army. He's building a nuke launcher, which would take out any one of these guys except maybe like Damus in one hit. So yeah, does Stardom even have a standing army? I honestly don't think he does. Alright, so we have a couple options here. I'm either like completely blind or he doesn't. So, you know, if these guys like pushed forward, they'd be doing a lot of good work here, right? If these, I mean, well, these Gauss cannons are pretty intimidating, but you know, if like Damus had an actually like decent army here, if he is pushing forward now, yeah, he's gonna be able to do a lot of damage because there's just nothing to defend here except for these laser towers, right? He just needs to be more aggressive. Like Caliburn 2 could really just push up here. I don't think he actually has the units though. And this guy could be doing a lot of damage, but I don't think he's building any bombers, so he's not really... I don't think he's actually using... With this advanced aircraft plant, he's been building gunships. Not a bad idea. Not sure what he really produced out of this. I know he produced a transport, but I don't see him use it. I don't really know what happened with that plan. Damus being chased away here by Surrender. Should be recalling these units though. You don't really want them to get this far away from your main base, but and your commander. Looks like he is trying to absorb some metal here from oh, who is that guy called? Tesla, but only takes some of it. Right? You really just don't want this. You know, you don't want Stardom to build up too many of these stacked defenses. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to push in, especially when you're on tier 1 and producing 160 energy, so it's not exactly like you're a world superpower, but you know, Damus is able. Oh my, Damus is able to do a lot of damage here. Yeah, I mean he is getting forced off by some of these pit bulls, but yeah, and laser towers. Should have probably just kept his army in one place, but I mean he's been able to take out a decent amount of this, right? But there's just only so much he can do by himself, especially when his economy barely compares to Stardom's. Surrender actually putting his forces back here to ward off Damus, I guess, from taking this land. It's pretty smart. It's like his metal production right there, half of it at least. Really should just be absorbing this commander at this point. I don't know why you're maybe building this construction turret to take from this guy, but I don't know. Damus continuing to push up with this mortar bot being able to take out an advanced metal extractor. Very good. I mean, it's not like great, but he is doing some damage. This rocket bot could be pushed up, but whatever. Looks like Caliburn is on the ropes here, being taken out by these Mousers. Is this a new unit, or do people just not ever use it? I do not remember seeing this. And a Shredder taking out some of these air construction bots. Oh no. As they slowly crash into the ground. Yeah, Caliburn ain't doing too hot here. But there's not really anti-air, so if you can get these guys up, he's going to be doing a lot of damage for a while. But yeah, this artillery, great choice. Honestly, should be using against Stardom. And now Stardom is actually producing an army, producing a lot of Centurions here, just able to pump them out just because he has so much energy and metal. He's able to fully cloak his commander and not even feel a hit to his energy. Still producing 12,000 energy. Stardom is going to be creating this advanced geothermal power plant, pressuring Render probably with some more pit bulls if he's smart, which he is smart. This artillery going to war on Aussie Lobster's defenses here. He is firing back with this medium plasma plasma artillery, but he's almost able to take this guy out, but not quite. So. Yeah, Damus is being pushed back here by all these Centurions. I mean, if they just keep coming in a line, he's going to be able to take him out, but we also have some gunslingers coming up from behind. Should really be getting these guys out of here. Takes out the gunslingers at least, but these Centurions are going to be putting the hurt on these poor little dogs. Although you also don't want him to get like critical mass where he just builds up so many, right? It's just really, no one's in a good spot here. He's gonna be increasing his water production by a lot because of all these energy converters. And this Armageddon, it's been producing for a while, but it's 30 seconds until it's up. Oh, never mind, he has 5 other ones. So anytime now, once they start, I think they all have at least 1 rocket. Yeah, you can basically wipe out everyone off the map in 1 critical launch, which is what we're all waiting to see at this point. None of these guys have been aggressive enough for my taste. But also take what I say with a grain of salt, because I'm no pro at this game. In fact, I'm terrible at it. So, don't listen to me. Some flak taking out some of the start. That was a crazy shot. Okay. Taking out some of Stardom scout units, and looks like he built an airbase somewhere. Got lots of these little scouts coming out. Yep, airbase right up here. Right at the top of the mountain. Yep, more of these pit bulls. Trying to take care of this mechs. There they go. Yeah. Surrender, producing some advanced solar collectors. Okay. Building another bobblehead back here. So now he has 2 with this little production. He has 14 metal in surplus. Like, mate, I don't know if you really need 2 of those, but you know, he knows what he's doing. Come on, why would I criticize this man? I don't. At this point, it's just a flex. I mean, he has a lot of nukes right here, so we can launch them. I don't know if anyone has anti-nuke. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Experimental gantry coming up from Aussie Lobster, but he doesn't really have the production to create it. It's going to take 5 minutes to come up, and at that point, it may already be over for the little man. Ooh, Stardom massing up Centurions up here, being driven back by some Centurions of Damus's own, and also all these mortar bots. But, oh good lord, these guys do not do well on a slope. Oh, that was, they missed like all of these shots right here. Well, you saw it. You can see what's happening. Do you really need me to explain it for you? Centurions will be retreating back to the top of the hill, but Damus's forces took a hit, and it honestly doesn't matter how bad of a trade that was, just because Stardom has so much production. And I think these are the nukes coming out here. We have 5 coming out. Looks like this is just for Damus. And it's only taking out his, oh, never mind. A nuke hit back here, too. Looks like that's it for Damus. How many nukes does he have left here? Definitely has enough for everyone at this point. But gonna take a while for them to get ready to launch again, I believe. I guess that's what these scouts are for. Scout out where to nuke. Aussie has built a keeper. So, yes, plasma deflector for the win. Definitely not going to deflect a nuke, but you can hope. In any case. I mean, we have some wasps coming up here. I don't know where this guy is storing his ships that he's creating. Oh, here. He only has 2. That's his transport. And he has 2 wasps, so it's not looking too hot for him. I ain't even gonna lie. Looks like we have some more nukes coming out here, killing Garius. I believe that was his name. And only 4 players left out of the 7 that we originally had, and Stardom is definitely on top here. So we know who's gonna win, right? Storm's gonna finish them off for us. 3 more nukes heading to Aussie Lobster's base. Let's look at this spectacle, right? Bam. There it goes. Yeah. So we have Homeless Cat waiting for his own death and surrender, who was basically dead already. Actually, you really need to use a nuke for this, man. Geothermal power plant did go down. I don't know from what though. It's probably destroyed in the explosion. Does Homeless Cat have any anti-nuke? He should be at least trying to build some. I don't know if he has produced any. He has also made an experimental gantry, so he's a Razorback. Nice. Not enough, but it's nice. Doesn't look like there's any anti-nuke here, so either he somehow doesn't know that everyone else has been nuked, basically. Or he does, and he just doesn't care. Yeah, I don't see any anti-nuke. Honestly, I could be missing it, but yeah. Let's see. We'll start him nuke this man. I don't know. He may go for a render first. Looks like he's been trying to take out the smaller guys, I guess. I don't really know. Seems like he's also just targeting the comm, because I mean, once the comm falls, then it's all over anyways. Yep. Some nukes coming over. Hit surrender. And there it goes. One last man. An epic duel of fates. Blue versus red. And red is on the ropes here. Homeless Cat, tiniest commander in the water, hoping that can save him, but I believe these scouts see him. The anti-air wasn't enough to stop them. So yeah, we got 2 Razorbacks here. He should be pushing them up, but yeah, these nukes already coming for Homeless Cat's base. Even if his commander isn't dead at this point, it doesn't really matter. He still has his gantry, but that's about all he has. Was that like an EMP? What missile was that? I don't know. He is pushing forward though. He has some bulls here. He has some mobile artillery. Gonna be trying to take out Stardom for the last time, probably. We got some more nukes coming out here. I just guess he doesn't know where Homeless Cat's comm is. Which I thought he saw over here, but yeah, even more nukes coming out. 4 more. Gonna be taking out the rest of his base. Getting rid of that gantry. And that's really about it. Not much our Homeless Cat can do here. Half these guys get stunned by an EMP. And more nukes flying out. I don't know. Taking out the last vestiges, I guess, but he should be going for the commander. I guess maybe nukes don't detonate when they hit the water, so he can't target it with that. But he should just like be building like a couple sea bombers, and he'd be fine. Said he's building like a 20,000 scouts, so either way, right? We got some more nukes coming out here. Will these finally hit their target? Or are these EMPs? Oh, these are just EMPs. Okay, they stun these few ghouls that are left, and then they're gonna be targeted by these pop-up batteries. And, that's gonna be just about it. Oh, we have the Razorbacks going in. Very good. Trying to target these Centurions. Looks like he's killed a lot by the looks of it, although one of them does go down. And we have this floating anti-air tower just trying its very best to kill these scouts, but yeah, he wards them off, I guess, but you know, small victories. That's right. These pop-up batteries proceeding to take out the last of these, last of this army, which, you know, Homeless Cat rushed in there. It's fine. I mean, it's not like he's gonna be able to do anything else, so I don't blame him. Now all he's got left is some Reds, repair bots, and 1 Razorback, and also this floating anti-air tower. So it's good. It's a good deal. This Razorback is gonna go down here. Getting hit by missiles. Yep, there it goes. That's like the last attacking unit. Yeah, so he should just be done at this point. We don't really need to see the rest of this, if I'm being quite honest with you. We all know how it ends. There's a jammer vehicle here, so yeah, Homeless Cat does give up at this point. and Stardom takes the victory. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Yeah, so what is the moral of the story? Don't let this happen, right? No, I'm slightly kidding, but also nukes. If your enemy has nukes already, then it's probably already over for you. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I will see you all later. Adios.